fear is gone, because I know He owns the future, and life is worth living just because He lives. You are welcome to another edition of Hymns and Stories, a program where we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and by the words of the testimonies of inspiring brothers and sisters, mommies and daddies, those are still with us and those who have gone to be with the Lord. Now, this particular hymn was written by Bill and Gloria Gaither. Now, Gloria has confessed in several interviews that when she wrote that hymn, it came from a contemplative period. She had been she was pregnant with her third child at the time. This was late 60s towards the early 70s. And if you are current with the matters with world affairs, you will realize that the 1960s was a pivotal time in human history. That was when this whole idea of God does not exist began to enter into the American educational system. That was when there was this Cold War era, when there was this friction between USSR and the US at the time, and so many other things. Martin Luther King died. JF Kennedy was assassinated. So many things going on. And Gloria confessed to being very worried. And during that period, Bill was actually recovering from an illness. It was a time of struggle. It was a time of personal, professional, and societal crisis. But she said even in that worrying period, she felt the peace of God upon her. And she sat down and she began to pen those words, affirming that this is why Jesus Christ came. And because Jesus Christ came, she can face whatever the world wants to bring, whatever society wants to bring. Now, this story inspires me because we have recently in our generation gone through something as pivotal as that, namely the pandemic. And the pandemic brought about a lot of things, showed a lot of things, showed the resilience and the vulnerabilities of people. Perhaps you're in that boat where you're being tossed to and fro by life. I want you to sing that song with assurance. I want you to sing that song with assurance. That I can face uncertain days because He lives. Do you want to sing that? Just that statement. That I can face uncertain days because He lives. Because He lives. Because He lives. I can face tomorrow because He lives. Oh, fear is gone, because I know He holds my future, and life is worth living just because He lives. Now I wanna say something, and then we'll round up today's session. See, the last verse actually was written because of her third baby who she was pregnant with at the time. And she was thinking about how would she raise another child in this world that was uncertain, that was full of darkness, that was whatever was going on. But she sang this. She said, how sweet to hold. And you can sing this with me as well. A newborn baby, and feel the pride and joy again. But greater still, we have a calm assurance this child will face uncertain days because he lives. Now, if you're a parent, would you prophesy that into your child? Just lay your hands on them and sing that to them. Say, this calm assurance that this child will face uncertain days because he lives, because he lives, because he lives. We'll face tomorrow because he lives. All fears are gone because we know he holds our future, and life is worth living just because he lives. Now, I want you to be encouraged by that. I want you to be encouraged by that. That you will face uncertain days because you live. Amen. I want you to take that into this week. Take that into this week. I can face whatever happens. I can face whatever is thrown at me. I can face whatever comes my way. I can face that. And I leave you with the strength of God. Until the next time I see you, on the next episode, on the next edition of Hymns and Stories. Face certain days, cause He lives. The Lord bless you. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow.